The great declutter of 2025 continues. Welcome, guys. If you are new here, I am Cher, and we've been doing a little declutter series since the new year began. A perfect time for it, though now we're getting kind of towards the end of January already. I'm running out of time, but I've been trying to go through and declutter, and I'm kind of doing different categories within beauty. We have already done a fragrance declutter, my very first one actually, and we have tackled my entire makeup collection with the exception of the eyeshadow palettes that I'm saving for right now for today. But I went through everything else in my makeup drawers and decluttered them. So now that brings us to the eyeshadow palettes. I also am planning to do a skincare one again. And eyeshadow palettes and skincare declutters are ones that I tend to have to do routinely. I get a lot of beauty boxes. We're a big beauty box channel here. I cover the spoilers, the reviews, the try-ons, the unboxings, all of that on a lot of popular beauty boxes, mystery ones, subscription ones, all of that. So I get a lot of beauty in all of that, and I also get PR, and then some things I buy myself to bring you guys a review or what I'm interested in. So I have a lot of beauty kind of coming in and it gets very overwhelming at times, though it's kind of like my prized babies. I'm trying very hard in 2025 to focus a lot on conscious beauty, though. We're really focusing a lot on cruelty-free here. And as part of that, I feel like sometimes minimalist and just being very conscious about what you're buying, not like wasting a lot. It's kind of hard to balance that as a beauty blogger because we do a lot of beauty, but just want to kind of pare down some on my collections. I'm not going to be getting rid of some things that are favorites that don't necessarily align with me now, just because I don't feel like that does any good now that I've already purchased it. But in the future going forward, I'm trying to be conscious about what I actually buy and bring in. But it may still kind of help factor into my decisions a little bit in my declutters at the same time. So anyway, if you want to come along with me and help me attempt to declutter all of my eyeshadow palettes, I do have a pretty large collection. I've struggled with this in the past on letting go, but we're going to try to do it where I'm not going to be a softie on these palettes this time. We're going to do it. So come on along with me and let's see how much I can let go of. Okay, guys, I have a new system here for declutters, so let me know how you like this, if you can see everything well. So what I'm doing is I am just going through each of my eyeshadow palette drawers one by one and trying to decide what to keep and what to toss. This is pretty much a lot of my more luxury items, some of my favorite palettes here, but everything's kind of gotten mixed together lately, so this is part of my clean it all out process. I can tell you we're not getting rid of these. Sigma Warm Neutrals is a favorite. It's staying. Tartelette Juicy from Tarte is definitely staying. My new Wayne Goss. I love this palette, guys. Oh my goodness. So beautiful. I love the professional quality on that. My Icy Nude from Huda Beauty. No way in the world am I tossing this one. It is so beautiful. The Pretty Grunge as well has become such a favorite. Like, I just love this one. So yeah, all of these are definitely staying. We got this one recently in Ipsy from Natasha Denona. Pretty much all my Natasha Denonas are staying. All of my ABHs are staying. This is the Nouveau palette. Love it. And this is what's coming in Ipsy soon in the icon box. The Natasha Denona Golden, the I Need a Warm palette, the Glam palette, let's see, the Glam palette, ABH, Rose, Charlotte Tilbury Beautyverse, my Dior holiday one, and this new P. Louise Expensive Taste. I just have nowhere to put this, and so this is part of why I'm decluttering too, is because some of these palettes are very bulky, but I am going to keep them because they're brand new, and I just absolutely love P. Louise. So I almost feel like I'm gonna need a new drawer for just all of my P. Louise ones like this. These are the Storybook palettes, if you haven't been around my channel. And yes, they're very bulky, but they are so, so cool. So definitely keeping all these. Okay, here's the next round. And what I like to do is organize my palettes by brand, because there are a couple of brands that I kind of collect. I definitely keep all of my Natasha Denonas, and I keep all my ABH ones. I pretty much keep all my Tarts usually, unless it was one that's just like really old or something and no longer exists and I didn't care for it. But I also really collect ColourPop, Jeffree Star, what else? Huda Beauty, a couple of those. And usually if it's a really high-end luxury, I have a hard time letting go, but we're gonna see, because I definitely struggle on the Il Makiage ones. I have so many we've gotten from Ipsy. I feel like I like their formula and brand, but they're very repetitive, so I may be getting rid of some of these, but we'll look through them. All right, so we've got our Natasha Denona, a couple of the minis, keeping. I have the Huda Beauty Creamy Obsessions I just recently got. We have Natasha Denona Yucca, keeping. I love this Dominique Cosmetics Essentials palette. I have absolutely loved this. Keeping. I'm gonna still keep my Patrick Ta. Like, I know there's a lot of discussions about people finding mold in this, and I really tried to look at mine to make sure I didn't have it, and I don't. So I'm gonna hang on to it because I still love this. Tom Ford Emerald Dusk, was it? I think. Keeping. Chanel, I'm keeping. This is from that the fall collection, and I feel like not as many people liked it, but it's unique, so I'm gonna still hold on to it. It was really my first Chanel makeup. Sigma Peach Pie, I love that, so keeping. I'm not letting go of Pat McGrath Celestial Nirvana. Absolutely love my Maneater palette. Like, this is one of my favorites that I just got back at Black Friday, and oh my gosh, not letting go of it. Love my Lilac pastels from Huda. My Lancome, do I want to keep this? I love Lancome, and this is a really great one. It's been great for like travel at times. Actually, it's kind of special to me because I took it to Scotland with me. Here we go again. I'm like hanging on to things for sentimental reasons. Pat McGrath, Divine Rose. Yes, definitely keeping. Okay, so let's figure out the Il Makiage ones. I just never ever reach for these, so I think I am gonna actually toss a couple of them. We have the little quads, so I think I have 3 quads. I may even have 4. They just kept giving it to us. So, and they're all the Color Boss Squad ones. We have the Real Deal, we have Trendsetter, and we have Workaholic. I love, love, love one of these, and I can't remember which one it is. Like the name of it anyway. It's the one that's more the neutrals rather than, I think it's this one. No, hold on. The ones that are more rose colored, I don't reach for. This is the one I like, and I love this actually. I reach for it pretty often. Workaholic. So I'm gonna keep Workaholic, and I think I might toss these, which is crazy because I don't usually toss like fairly luxury ones. Okay, we also got this, I think maybe an Ipsy, and again, never reach for it. It's so repetitive of the other ones I have. What's the name of this? It's the Color Boss Master Palette. I think I'm over it. So I am actually probably going to declutter this. All right, definitely not decluttering any of my ABH. We got the Soft Glam, the Modern Renaissance, the Natasha Denona Retro Glam, the I Need a Nude, no way am I decluttering, and her Sunset or Sunrise palette. So all of these are staying, which I'm not surprised about. I knew we were probably gonna keep most of them because these are like my favorite top palettes. All right, next we are pulling from the very stuffed second drawer. This is another round of favorites, but not I don't know, they're probably second tier favorites. This is the new Makeup by Mario Midnight, what was the name of it, y'all? It just came out recently, Moonlight Ethereal Eyes. I really, really love it. It's pretty unique, so keeping. And this is my old classic Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette. I'm definitely not getting rid of this because it's so versatile. I love it. I had wanted it for a long time and got it. But there is another Jaclyn Hill one I think I'm going to declutter today, though. I really love this iconic London. It's like a lot of pinks and stuff, and I love the formula on it. So I am keeping this too. It's kind of dirty though. I need to clean it. I still like my In Bloom Tarte palette. I've been on a Tarte kick again too. I probably will keep most of my Tarte ones, though this one's probably my least favorite of the ones I own right now. The P. Louise After Dark. Was this the one no, I love this one. This is the one I love, but there's another one I think I'm going to get rid of if I haven't already. This one is so fun, though. I love these cool tone colors, so I'm going to keep it. The Fenty Beauty, one of these snap ones. I love that. I'm going to keep. My MAC one I'm going to keep, too. It's just really convenient for travel, and I still really like it and like how it looks. Same with the REM. I still like this one. Keeping. We've talked about this one many times on my channel. The original, like, Makeup by Mario, the mattes, neutrals, everybody's favorite palette at Sephora. I don't know, actually, do I want to keep it? It is very handy for having a lot of neutrals, especially in my kit if I ever need it. So I will hang on to it. But after playing with some of the other ones, I just don't love the formula on it, honestly, but I will still keep it. All right, the Huda Beauty Nude I will definitely keep, even though I don't think it's nudes. It's more pinks, and I love, love, love it. That's why I love it so much. All right, but we are probably going to be tossing Laura Geller today. I have gone back and forth on whether to keep it. I'm probably going to give this to my sister because she's getting into Laura Geller against my warnings, because I'm not a Laura Geller fan. Though I did, she did redeem herself with a face palette that we got in the Macy's Beauty Box, and I loved that one, but it's the only product I've loved from Laura Geller. But I'm going to probably get rid of this one. We got it in Ipsy. It was a good color story for fall and like some different shades in the fall, but I have so many fall color palettes that there's nothing super unique about it. And again, I just don't care for her formula. But this more of a toppers palette that came from Huda Beauty in an ice cream box, I think, and I will probably keep it, or maybe it was Chic Beauty Box. But I still love this because it's got like really fun toppers. It's more of like a toppers. I don't know if I should keep this as palettes. I guess so. But anyway, I'm keeping it. Okay, this is the palette I'm probably going to declutter from P. Louise. I mean, it's really fun and colorful, but it's a little too fun and colorful. Like, these colors are so bright on the eyes. I never wear them, and I'll probably never wear them. And if I want to go with really colorful pigmented colors, I mean, I have a ton of like artistic palettes, so I just don't think I'm gonna need this one. It came in like their mystery box, but I love most of their other palettes. Just the colors I will wear. These I will not. Beachside Babe. I still really like this one from Iconic London, so I'm keeping. Do love the palettes from Ciate London. I am a Ciate London girl, but not their customer service. There's rumors that they're going under. I still have not gotten the mystery box, and I've given up on it. I've seen someone else finally get it, but anyway, there's a long saga with it, so I'm not really wanting to promote Ciate London, but I still love these palettes, so I'm keeping them. And then the Sweet Tarts Cravings from Tarte. Love this one, keeping. Some of my favorite palettes I've gotten in Ipsy are from Wonder Beauty, and this is one of them, the Sweet Escapes, so keeping. I love the Ofra Signature one too, mostly because of that highlight right there. Keeping. I still love my Too Faced Shaky Pom Poms, keeping. I still keep going on. I still think this one's pretty, so I will probably hang on to it. It's their like old gingerbread winter palette from Too Faced. So again, I think I'll keep. More from Ciate London. I still love the Brazilian Glow palette, and I absolutely love the I Am Woman Superpower one. Like, that is one of my favorite palettes. So still will be keeping those from Ciate London, even though I'm mad at them. And I absolutely love my Urban Decay Naked Heat, as well as my Naked 3. So they are staying for sure. But I think Domestic Myrix is going. I got this. It's the Groundwork Blooming Romance palette. It might have been this time last year or in February or something. And I got it thinking too, like, oh, it'd be great for pro makeup and keep it in my kit. And I did. And y'all, I tried and tried to work with this and I hate it. I hate this palette. The formula just does not work. It does not work. I know that it's supposed to be pretty unique and some people love her original Groundworks palette. Maybe I need to try that one, but I hate this one, so I'm decluttering. Okay, Violet Voss Disco Drip. I thought I was going to declutter because I didn't reach for it, but then guys, I started playing with like these colors in here and I forgot, like, these colors down here have such a sheer, really pretty look to them that I was like, oh, never mind, I think I'm keeping it. Okay, so here is the Jaclyn Hill I think I'm going to declutter. That's the Bling Boss. It's just nothing that special anymore to me. I have plenty of colors with those burgundies and pinks. There's just not much in here. And it's older now, and Jaclyn Hill's kind of like, bye these days. Not around anymore. So anyway, I think she is going. Another one from Wander Beauty I am keeping because I love this palette too, the Trailblazer. Right, now we are moving to the third drawer. This is my bulky drawer. This is what I like to call the bulky drawer. It's mostly just Jeffree Star palettes as well as P. Louise, because those are the ones that are so bulky, but now they don't all fit in one drawer anymore. So we're going to see how I can rearrange things. But we have the Morphe Jeffree Star, and I'll go ahead and tell you guys that probably not decluttering anything from these because these are favorites too. Still love this palette. I still love my Wedding Star palette. And get it open. Here it is. Amazing. And then we have another one of those Storybook palettes from P. Louise. These are just amazing. So definitely, this is probably my favorite of all, with these like cooler tone shades from P. Louise. So keeping that. But you see, they're so bulky. And then we also got one that was more like a notebook, the Frosty Fairy Tale. Gosh, I don't know, this may be my favorite too. Love it. And then it has those like highlights on the side. Again, so bulky though. As well as the Bloodlust palette from Jeffree Star. I mean, talk about bulky, but the packaging is just, oh, every time with him, right? His Blood Sugar palette too, which I love. A lot of these were in mystery boxes, but some I've bought on my own. I absolutely love the Orgy 2. Actually, guys, I have the Orgy 1 as well, but I've actually put it in my pro makeup kit. It is just so perfect for like all the matte colors, like neutrals and mattes. It works as a perfect base to have almost every shade you could ever think of as a neutral matte. So I don't have it in these drawers in my personal use anymore. And I find it works better than Makeup by Mario's, honestly, because it just has so much more colors. But then here are some of his singles that I just have in a palette by themselves. And then the Blue Bloods palette. This is the first one I think I ever got from Jeffree Star. Still love it. So these are staying, but I'm going to have to figure out where to put everything now that it's so bulky. All right. Now for the fourth drawer. This is what I like to call my indie drawer. And like colorful makeup, a lot of very awesome pigments and great colors. Again, this is a hard one to declutter. I don't know if anything's going or not. We got Soul Mane from, or Soul Mane 2 from Odin's Eye, Jules and Jim from Odin's Eye. We have Be Bella, Lotus Love. I mean, look at these colors and pigments, y'all. It's hard to really let go of any of these indie ones. They're just so good. And Net 69 from Beauty Creations. You know,
If there's any I could let go, it might be this one because it's just a little too much. Like, I have a lot of these bright colors in other palettes and the pigments, and I feel like my nieces would love this with all the hearts. So I don't know, I'm kind of considering letting that one go. I have the Minka palette from Adept. Definitely love this still. This Peridot from Rasha B is such a good one for like greens and stuff, so I'm still gonna hang on to it. The Wicked Widow, this is great for like Halloween time. I still like the original colors in it, but I don't know, like, am I really gonna even wear this though, y'all? Very rarely will I don't know. Like, I feel like, you know, I enjoy artistic palettes a lot, but they're the ones that only come out at certain times of year, more from our artistic looks, which I do so few of these days. I think I'm gonna put this in the I don't know category. It's just original and I like it, and it's fun for like the Halloween time, spooky season. But well, I'm like, I guess it depends on if I have other ones with similar colors I could use. So I'm gonna put it in the I don't know for now. We had this one from Gourmand Girls. It's my only Gourmand Girls. I think my first one I ever tried, Paradise Cove. And look at that. Isn't that so awesome? I forgot. Like, I need to come play with these more. I think I'll keep it for now. And I loved this one that we got in ice cream. It just has that, like, it's a chakra. Like, it feels like the chakras, you know, it's like this like awesome, it reminds me of like yoga. It's just, it's so cool. It's from Chantico Beauty Hearth. So I'm going to keep it. I still love my Rock and Roll from Kiss. I really love this. I absolutely love those Moon Slice Beauty palettes. I think they're so pretty. I have both the pinky purple one. I think, did Mela send that to me? I think so. But I absolutely love the blue one too. And then I guess we must have gotten another one too I forgot about. This was more the just regular like neutrals and browns, and I forgot I ordered it. Yeah, I think I got this to be like more wearable, and I think I ended up really loving it. So I'm gonna keep it. Nomad New Zealand Stargazing palette. Love that one. The Ace Beauté Flare. I mean, like, I never wear it, but I just felt like these colors were so different and original that I kept it. And I still really liked this Ace Beauté Mystic Romance. We got that last Valentine's Day in Ipsy. I think I'll keep it for now. We'll see. This is that Paletopoly game I did with my nieces, and they destroyed it. Okay. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to declutter it because I'm going to give it to my nieces because they've already destroyed it. And like, we had a lot of fun playing with it, but I am going to give this to my nieces and the game with it. And then this will be a fun thing that we do when Aunt Cher comes, but I'm probably going to just let them have it. So I'm going to declutter that. Shades of Roses. I really liked this too, but I really wear like the reds and stuff. And I have tons of palettes that have that pop of gold. So I think I am going to declutter that. The Destino palette from Alamar. Okay, this is what I might go ahead and declutter too, because I just, even though this was original and pretty neat, I still just, I never reach for it. It was fun, but I just don't reach for it. So it's going. My Ofra palette, I am going to keep. This was from a long time ago. I don't know if it's even out there anymore. Black Friday palette. And it still makes some good cool tone shades. So, and I do still love Ofra. So I'm going to keep it too. Okay, guys, I think I've actually decided to toss my Paradise Cove, which some might be like, ah, it's like, I don't want to hang on to it only because it's my only Gourmand Girls, but it's just, I know I'm not going to wear it. I'm a tropical girl. I'm in Florida. So yes, it gives you the tropical vibes, but I do have the Ace Beauté Flare, has some of these colors in it that I can get that same feeling. I feel like my P. Louise can too. So I am going to toss it, I'm afraid. And then I also, guys, I feel like I can create some of these looks with ColourPop, to be honest with you. So I think I'm even going to toss my Graveyard Smash, believe it or not. And that leaves us with our 5th and last drawer, but we're going to have to do this in a couple rounds because this is the most full drawer and the one I'm probably going to declutter the most. Now, I do keep my ColourPop collection for the most part, so you'll see a lot of ColourPop that I will be keeping. We have Off Melrose that I just got in the mystery box. The only one that wasn't a repeat for me that time. Keeping the Juvia's Place Vanessa. I absolutely love this palette, so I'm keeping. Absolutely love the ColourPop After Hours too. Thought this was so gorgeous. Keeping. The Honey calls for only like specific times, but I will be keeping when I need yellow. Probably my favorite, well, one of my favorites, Going Coconuts. So wearable, amazing, keeping. And a spooky season one I'm definitely keeping is the Haunted Mansion. Like, yeah, this is my classic. I will definitely keep. Love it. We have the Eloise Goddess palette. This is actually one. This is going to be on the I don't know. I'm going to put this aside. It's really pretty. I just have so many. I just got to decide. I'm going to put this in the I don't know category. The Hope in Bloom from Beauty Moon also. I think I'm going to keep. It's so pink. It has so much awesome pink in it. And it was the ice cream breast cancer month that they did for breast cancer awareness. Wild Child is one of my favorites from ColourPop. Keeping. Mora, Pretty Little Things. My friend Mela sent me, and I really like these colors in it. That was my only Mora palette, so I'm keeping. Okay, Renee Rinaldi. Do I want to keep it or not? We got it in Ipsy. It's really unique, and I like that pop of blue, but I think a lot of my Ipsy glam bag ones I am going to toss unless I'm just absolutely in love with it. I never use it. This was from Drew Barrymore's line, the Flower Beauty, and it's really cute, and I really liked the colors on it, but it's very like plastic. Feels a little cheap, to be honest. Like, it's really neat. I did like it, but I think it could be better packaging, and I just have so many. Even though I love this color story, I think I'm gonna let my nieces play with this. More ColourPop I'll probably keep. Actually, I don't know, guys. You know, some of these kinds of ColourPops, I don't know if I'll use as much, honestly. I might reconsider some of these, like, 5-pan ones. Like the green and the peach. I'm going to put this in the I don't know category too. Baby Got Peach, though, I will hang on to. The Electro palette from Medusa's Makeup that I got. I have so many rainbowy palettes that I rarely ever use, but I will break out for fun artistic things. So I'm going to declutter this. I don't really need it, and I know I won't reach for it other than for that. I have the purple one from Juvia's Place. This was the violets. I'm going to keep that, as well as the Warrior palette. We'll keep that. And the Festival by Juvia's Place. You know, I originally was like, eh. Am I still like, eh? I might still not like it, to be honest with you. I think I'm going to toss it, honestly. I don't need to really collect Juvia's Place that much, but at the same time, I know I don't wear this, so I'm going to toss it. I love my Dream Street by ColourPop. Kathleen Lights collab. I'm keeping. Definitely keeping my Barbie palette. This is probably my favorite, and I need to wear it more. And I will keep the Limoncello too. I think that's a fun one. As well as the So Very Lovely. And I love the Main Squeeze. I didn't think I'd love this so much, but I love how it ended up looking on me. Like all the reds, I didn't think I'd like, but I did. Okay, am I going to keep the CoverGirl Clean. I honestly, I mean, I love that it's clean, and like we got it in the Walmart beauty box. I still struggle with this one because I love how it looks on me, but I'm like, I don't reach for my drugstore makeup as much. I'm going to keep it to the side too, and we'll see. This is the I Don't Know. We have the Miss Bliss from ColourPop. I like this one too. Keeping Deja Brew, keeping very like neutrals. Okay, another I Don't Know. Am I going to put that in I Don't Know for the 5 pan? Definitely keeping my Lilac You a Lot. And I'm probably going to toss this one. It came in the Medusa's makeup box, and I think it's like maybe a Korean brand or something. It looks so cute in the palette, but it doesn't go on with a lot of pigment, so I'm going to declutter that. This is that Beauty Vault we got in Ipsy Glam Bag, and I did love how the colors all looked and everything, but again, I just don't reach for the Ipsy Glam Bag ones much, these small ones. Even though they make good travel, I do have plenty that I like too for travel. And usually when I travel, I don't do bolder colors as much. I'm just going with neutrals because they go with everything. It's just easier. So I just know I don't reach for it much. So I'm going to declutter. And I hate to say this, I like this Element Beauty one too that we got. But again, if I'm going to reach for one like this, it's going to be a Natasha Denona. The Delancey, we got this in Ice Cream also, and I love this, but with these fun, bold, bright, like glitter type palettes like this, if I need one of these types of colors, it's usually going to be in one of those pressed pigments that I have, so I don't think I'm going to use this much. I'm going to toss it. Also, I have this left from Shades of Sean, Life of the Party. This is one of the rare ones I'm going to keep from Ipsy Glam Bag because this was just the prettiest palette that I will wear for travel or whenever I will reach for it. So I'm going to keep it. All right, so let's look back at the ones that are I Don't Knows. I never reach for these ColourPops, honestly. I think I'm going to declutter those. I hate to say it, but I may declutter the Eloise too. They're really fun, but when I go for some of these bolder blues, I tend to reach more for the indie palettes for these colors. So I think I'm going to toss that too. I still really like this. So I feel like I would use this more for travel. So I think I'm going to keep it still. Okay, and then we have the second round from drawer 5. The Blossom palette, 2 in, it's like a really pretty pink on the inside, but honestly, y'all, I never wear it. I'm tossing it too. I know it's crazy. Berries and Cream Dreams from Violet Voss. I love all the pinks, so I'm keeping. This is from Pink Lips. That was also from Ipsy. I think I'm gonna also declutter again. I'm just, any that look like the Natasha Denona ones, I just want the Natasha Denona ones. I don't fool around as much. I never reach for them from the Ipsy ones. ColourPop. Now, the orange is not as much my favorite, but I'm still keeping for an orange moment that I need in a triage. No, in a trance. Sorry, from ColourPop 2. Keeping. I still love the Gilded Jewel from Milani. Keeping. Cab Cosmetics. See, this is one I do actually kind of like for the fall. That's unique that I think I'll keep. My Back to Brazil palette from BH Cosmetics. Keeping. This is one of my very colorful ones. If I want color, I go to this one. And again, I've gone back and forth on whether to toss this old Morphe one. It's the Plum Pleasers. It's not around anymore, but it is like my true purple one, and there's just so many colors still in it I can use. I think I'm still going to keep it. And also this from Morphe. So when I really want the reds, this is it, as well as that glitter, a little pop of green. Keeping. So some of these very artistic ones, as well as my Wet n Wild here. And this was actually, my friend Natasha sent me some of her declutters, is where I got these two from, and they have worked out beautifully. This is very messy. This is definitely the best. Like, it's got every color of the rainbow, and I use it a lot, especially when I was doing like face painting. I would do this to accompany it, like the base of the eyeshadow with it. So I'm definitely still keeping it very messy. I know, needs cleaning. And then this blue one from ColourPop, I actually do still really like and will keep around, I think. So I'm keeping. And I really still like this one too. This is the one that broke, and I fixed it with rubbing alcohol. And I love that pop of shimmer there. These are actually really cute for travel, and I do use them, believe it or not. So I'm going to hang on to those too. All right, guys, that is the end of the collection. I know you guys are going to be so proud of me. I didn't share the ones from my pro makeup kit today that I have in there. I mostly have customized things and then a couple of big ones that help me with base colors. But these are most of my personal use ones. So how many did we go through? Let me count them all and I'll let you know. So yes, guys, 25 palettes that I'm getting rid of. I'm going to have to go back and listen to my other declutters and see if this is my record or not. If you've been around here, you'll know how much of a hoarder I was. I am making so much progress and I feel so much better. Like, I feel like my drawers are going to be so much cleaner and just, I can organize everything. So yeah, I'm happy with this. And I have a few folks I know are going to love these. So yeah, I'm proud of myself. Are you guys proud of me? Let me know. All right, guys, I'm going to wrap it up here, and I hope you enjoyed this today. Also, let me know how you like the setup. I got this little tool to be able to like show you from above now, so you can really see all the palettes and all. But you know, I don't want to go too slow because we'll take forever and it'll be a long video. But anyway, if you love declutters, I will definitely do more in the future. Stay tuned, especially for my skincare one. Like I said, the eyeshadow and the skincare are the ones that I have to do pretty often. And if conscious beauty is your thing and you want to see more as we talk about cruelty-free brands, minimalist brands, just really honing in on that niche more in 2025, you'll definitely want to stick around here. And also, if you love beauty boxes and you want to see all of the reviews that I do here on the boxes, as well as a lot of other products, latest breaking ones I'm interested in, lots of things we do on the beauty channel. So yeah, you'll want to pop that subscribe and turn the notification bells to on so you don't miss more in the future. Thanks for watching today, and I will catch you guys on the next one. Bye.